there everyone, welcome to another Interference and Chill, not with Ferret this time. Well, I say this time, I think it was me last week as well actually, but you've got me, Breadmower, the guy who makes all this stuff. Yeah, Ferret's been a little bit busy. She started another part-time job this week, so you know, she's been pretty busy with that last few days, so wanted to let her have a bit of a rest. So I said, hey, don't worry about it, you know, I will have another go at drawing. I mean, you know, I had this intention to actually practice drawing a bit since last week when, yeah, I kind of had the... I have a reminder every time I do Interference and Chill just how terrible I am at drawing. But yeah, I never learn, never practice during the week. I should get on that. But yes, hi everyone who's watching. Hello there, Gerald, in the chat. How are you doing today? How's everyone else doing? You know, let's have a bit of a chat. And thank you for the follow there, Lieutenant Bot. I think is that Lieutenant Tom's bot, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe I should press that and see if it says something. I think that might be a picture of Lieutenant Tom, perhaps. Oh, hang on, now I've opened up the profile. Yes, I think I recognise that photo. But thank you for the follow. It's all appreciated. So, yeah, if you haven't seen one of these before... Oh, yeah. Hey there, Lieutenant Tom. I'm very impressed if your bot actually knows, you know, to respond to that. That would be very cool. I'd be very jealous. We should get Ava to do things like that. But, yep, hey, how's it going, Lieutenant Tom? So yeah, if you haven't seen one of these things before, basically we run Interference, which is the drawing and describing game. You can find it over at playinterference.com. In fact, I should probably, like, you know, do this or something. Yeah, there we go. I actually set up Ava to do some chat commands and things. Yeah, we run this over at playinterference.com. It's basically a drawing and describing game. Players take turns to draw and describe. But rather than just having one go at that, it goes through a few steps. We get like 15 players involved normally, and we just see the message get more and more and more messed up. Yeah, you know, the idea is they end up with all kinds of craziness happening at the end of things. Normally Ferret does a little drawing show here where she has a go at drawing and you can interfere with what she's doing using Mixplay. So I should probably press the button to have a go at that. Oh, Bunnery is off here to the side as well. You can't see her. So yeah, if you are using Mixplay, you should have the opportunity to vote on what you want to see me draw here. It could be person trying to cut the barbed wire off dog drowning in river, or solar powered outdoor decorations are on. That sounds quite cool. Yeah, that sounds a bit nicer. Yes, you've got a close-up of my hair this time, yes. If you watch our quiz on Sundays, which you can find on this channel, Sunday night, 7 PM UK time every week. We do a live interactive quiz all through Mixplay. So yeah, I had my hair cut last week, and it's like really short, and I've got this tuft where it won't sit down because it's too short. I don't know what to do with it. Right, okay, let's have a bit of a drawing here. So, solar-powered outdoor decorations are on. Okay, right, let's go for a little bit of a garden here or something. So if you've not played Interference before, the idea is you've got 10 minutes normally to draw whatever the previous person said, but you've only got a limited selection of tools. So I've just got like a few colours here, some very simple brushes, nothing too fancy, and I've got to try and do my best with that. And that's where the challenge lies. Well, I mean, the other challenge is the fact that I can't actually draw very well, but, you know, it's all good. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. So, right, solar-powered outdoor decorations are on. I'm thinking this is going to be, like, out of the back of someone's house. So I'm just going to sort of draw half a house here. Yeah, okay, that's, you know, that's kind of close. Let's get some windows on here. Would you have windows on the... Well, I was going to say, does it really matter? Oh, okay, so yeah, here we go. The Mixplay stuff has started. So Gerard there, disable my undo button. You see, because I was thinking about the undo button then, it made me kind of slip when I was drawing that line. So you see, I can't press undo now until someone is nice enough to turn that back on for me. So I'll just have to colour over it. As I say, normally Ferret does this, and she presses undo a lot, so everybody likes disabling her undo because she keeps forgetting and then going to press it. Yeah, it's it's fun interaction. It makes it a little bit more of a challenge for me, but it'll be all good. Okay, solar powered outdoor decorations. So what do you think? Like some lights, but then if they're solar powered, why would they be on? Unless they charged up during the day, but I've drawn sort of like a day thing now. Maybe what it should be is we could do a few of those little sort of little lamps that people have. In fact, let's draw a little path down here. Oh, that's maybe a bit thicker than that. Yeah, just catching up with what was said in the chat there. Jess was asking why have a bot. It's quite common for people who are streaming on Mixer to have a separate bot so that if they need to sort of post messages or things like that, that it can appear as the bot rather than the streamer themselves. So I don't think I've got mine set up quite right here, but say if I type in a command, like if I say pling store, Ava listens for that and then pops out a message. I think I'm supposed to have her delete the original message, but I think I've pressed the wrong button. I just hastily set up a few things before we started tonight. If you watch our quiz on Sundays, we also have Ava announcing what each round is when the rounds start, because we have 5 different rounds, all based on a drawing from this week's interference. So Bunnery writes some questions, and then, wow, these kind of aren't the same size at all. Maybe I go for the bigger one. There we go. Let's kind of draw a few of those. Yeah, that'll probably work. Oh, thank you for the extra time there, Gerald. Yeah, not the most talented drawer, so that'll probably come in quite useful. Yeah, so we do this quiz, and so we have our bot Ava announce the rounds, or like who did the best in each round. She like post little messages telling people to like press the button to join in, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it's quite helpful because it's sort of separated out as a different username, so people can kind of see them separately from the streamer. So I'm thinking of, I just draw like a little bit of light coming out of these. It'll make it sort of obvious that they're on. Now, I suppose the only problem is I haven't really thought through how to make these look like they are solar powered. I guess I need to get a little. What colour are solar panels? They're sort of
grey, silver colour.
Yeah, sort of like yeah, maybe I go for a grey. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, that could work. Sorry, Bunnery off camera just suggested going grey. I feel like there's some sort of bluey green colour, but I don't know if we've got. Well, actually, I wonder if I could do that. Yeah, that might kind of work. Yeah. That'll be good. That'll be fine. Someone will figure it out. So the idea of this is someone has put a description into interference, which through. Oh no, I wanted to pick up that colour again. Never mind. It'll be fine. I'll do some other stuff while we're waiting for that to come back. These are the joys of interactive games where people can fiddle about with what you're doing. I'll just, I'll occupy myself drawing the sun and all this while. Oh, there we go. So I got some extra time, but Gerard did adjust my my palette there. Sorry, Gerald, not Gerard. Yeah, I did adjust my palette, and so I don't have the. Wow, that's a terrible sun. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn those sun rays on it. No, but I do kind of need the rays. Maybe I should sort of. Yeah, that might work. There we go. So yeah, someone put something into interference, and then through being drawn and described a few times, it's turned into solar-powered outdoor decorations are on. Actually, that last one was a little bit rubbish, wasn't it? Let me do that again. So I'm having a go at drawing that now, and then the next person will see my picture, and they'll have to say what they think it is. So, you know, solar-powered outdoor decorations are on. I mean, you know, I'd like to think that, you know, you could guess what that is from this. Maybe. They look like they're lit up. See, I can't do the same colour there, but maybe if I... Oh, hang on, maybe that's a better colour anyway. Oh, I don't know. Decisions. I don't know. Maybe that one, or is that too dark? Actually, maybe that's a better colour anyway. So what I'm thinking is, right, if I draw these solar panel-y bits on here, like that, and then I could sort of do like a little kind of, a couple of lines. You see, so Gerald's giving me my palette back there, which, you know, which is awesome, but I'd kind of decided to use a different colour anyway, but, you know, there we go, it gives me a little bit more choice. Yeah, see, because you normally get sort of like lines on solar panels, don't you? So I'm kind of thinking maybe if I sort of draw a few little lines on like that. Yeah, there we go. That's looking... Oh, no, that was a bad thing there. Oh, thank you for the extra time there, Gerald. I feel like these look a little bit like solar panels, at least slightly. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, solar-powered outdoor decorations are on. I mean, they're not the most exciting decorations, really, are they? But I probably shouldn't try and go too crazy, otherwise I'll end up making a bit of a mess of it. Now, one thing that I have learnt from watching Ferret do this is that she sort of does bits of extra detail that I would normally not think of or not bother with. So I'm going to try and take a leaf out of her book and draw, let's get some plants in here, you know, that might be quite fun. It's going to need to be a different colour stalk than the grass though, because otherwise you won't be able to tell the difference. There we go, let's get a few of these. What colour flowers should we have? Let's get some red. See, now the problem is, you see, I'm adding in all of this extra stuff, but then when someone looks at this picture, perhaps they're going to think that this is the important bit, and they're going to be all like, oh yeah, it's like a load of flowers. Someone's put flowers out to, someone's put like lights out to keep the flowers lit up, and that'll kind of become the thing rather than the whole solar power business. But, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, of course, part of the point is that the message is meant to get all confused, so, you know, it's all good if that happens. Makes it even funnier. Okay, so I've got a few plants there. Yeah, I think that's not bad, is it? When I say not bad, I mean relatively speaking for my level of artistic talent. Oh, maybe that should be a bit darker actually. It's just kind of do. Yeah. Maybe I should get another. Should I do another sort of line coming out of the sun? I mean, I'm trying to get across the idea of the light going down onto those solar panels. So maybe I should just kind of keep it like that. Yeah, perhaps that's the way to go. I don't know. I feel like I've got a bit of time. I feel like I should maybe draw something else, but I don't really know where I'm gonna go with it if I do anything else. Maybe I'll make this path come around the front of the house as well, because, you know, seeing as there doesn't seem to be a door on that wall, might be nice if the people in the house could actually get out. That would be quite good. And yeah, maybe we should just kind of throw a quick door on here as well. Look at me with my my childlike drawing of a house. I mean, I suppose to complete that I should probably get like a little chimney on here, get a bit of smoke coming out or something. I won't put smoke coming out because it's a nice sunny day. Why would they have the fire on? That doesn't make sense, does it? Maybe I should just kind of No, that's just going to look weird. Okay, I think I might leave it at that before it gets before I just make even more of a mess of it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Solar powered outdoor decorations are on. Yeah, got some outdoor decorations. Okay, they're just lights, but you know, it's close enough. They're solar powered. They've got little solar panels on the top. They're on. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Okay, all right. That's a warm up. No, you see, that's interesting. That uploaded really quickly. Sometimes when Ferret does this, it sits there for like 20 seconds the first time she joins a game. And I always say I'll have a look into it, but then it never happens to me. Strange. Okay, what have we got here? What are they doing to that poor woman with yellow boots? Okay. Or E.T. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, all right, we're getting a few votes there. E.T. is in the lead so far. I'll just have a sip of my coffee while that happens. Okay, so E.T. wins. Right, how should we do E.T.? Should we do the bit where he's like in the basket going... I wonder if this will end up being used for this week's quiz. I don't know what the rules are with my drawings.
Anything's game.
Oh, anything's game, Bonnery says. So possibly. But yeah, I imagine by the end of the week there's going to be much better stuff than anything I do. So you know, I wouldn't necessarily assume one of mine will be in here. You see, I'm not sure whether to just kind of do them on the bike, just on the ground, or if I should do the thing where they're like going in front of the moon and all that. I feel like I should get up some reference material. Oh wow, yeah, actually that might be cooler. Yeah, exactly. Gerald just doing the GIF there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. All right. Let's forget this grass. We'll go for the moon. Okay. Thank you for the extra time. That will come in useful probably. Now, I mean, the thing is, I don't know if I can kind of do... let me just have a... should I just go white? Maybe I should keep it simple and just go white. Because I think it'll sort of look a bit more moon-like there. So you might have noticed, if you were here last week, you might have noticed that this week I'm able to draw my lines slightly better. I did eventually, unfortunately, give up on the fancy mouse, and I'm back to my 20-year-old IntelliMouse here that I've had since like 2002 or something. You see Gerald coming in with the grayscale palette there. That's all cool. I was just going to go for some black anyway. So I'm hoping that because I've got my normal mouse back... Sorry, I'm just kind of... Oh, okay, no pressure. The undo button's gone. All right. I'm hoping that because I've got my normal mouse back, I'm going to be able to do a little bit more kind of control with this. I mean, not that it's really going to make much difference because, as discussed repeatedly, I am terrible at drawing. But, you know, hopefully we can manage something that kind of looks... Yeah, that's probably okay. So this bike kind of goes like that. But yes, on the subject of my drawing ability, if you are tuning in expecting to see Ferret here, she's having a week off because she started doing some part-time work as well, and I feel bad getting her to do a be doing work and then coming along and doing this as well. So I said, don't worry about it, I will. It's not too bad. Now you see, right, what the pro level thing would have been there is if I'd drawn a black circle and then drawn a white circle on top of it, I could have got a nice round wheel. In fact, I'm just going to do that, right, like that. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do that, and then, right, that in the middle of it. Oh, okay. That kind of didn't work as well as I was hoping. Yeah, that was actually... pants. It was better before, wasn't it? Oh, dear. Alright, never mind. Oh, well... Okay, let's just try that again. Right, okay, so what I want... Black thing here, that's the wheel, yeah. Black thing there, that's another wheel. And then, thanks for the extra time, Gerald. I think I'm going to need it now that I've done this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, that's looking a bit better. Yeah, maybe what I should have done is not tried to make the wheel bigger. I should have tried to make the gap in the wheel bigger. Close enough. Close enough, I think. Close enough. Right, so let's get some sort of kind of frame of the bike on here. So that's got to go down here. I suppose that really should be going into the centre of the wheel, but artistic license, let's call it. Okay, and then so that's that bit, and then that comes along here, and then we go down like that, and then that sort of comes here to like the pedals, and then up there. And then we're going to need a seat on this. Yeah, I mean that could work. Okay, and then on this bike seemingly there's that, and then I need sort of like the bit that the pedals connect to, whatever the technical term for that is. Not much of a cyclist, if I'm completely honest with you. Although once back in the day I actually did a fun triathlon, which I realised afterwards is a really silly name because they're not fun. Well, it wasn't that bad. I used to run a bit. You see, I did a half marathon once as well. Yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? Yeah, I did a half marathon once. Long time ago. It must have been like 2010 or something. Oh my word, that was like 9 years ago. So yeah, I did this half marathon. I got talked into doing a fun triathlon, and it was a terrible idea. Thank you for the extra time there, Gerald. Yeah, it was a terrible idea because I had to swim in one of the local lakes here. It wasn't like in a pool. I think if it was in a pool, it probably wouldn't have been too bad, but yeah, this lake, it was just absolute filth. It was disgusting. I'm gonna kind of. Oh, I've done my normal thing of getting the proportions wrong here, and like this kid's just gonna have really, really long arms or something. This kid, what was his name? Elliot, is it? Be good, Elliot. That's not bad,
Yeah, you need to get your tree in now with your dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, tree, right. Oh, thank you for the palette there. To be honest, I might kind of just stick with the black, actually. I imagine, well, if you saw the GIF that Gerald posted, or you can remember the bit that I'm trying to do here. It's all sort of like blues and blacks and things, but I don't think I have the ability to kind of do do some really fancy work with blue and things. So I'm just going to sort of keep it simple, just stick with the black. Oh, thank you, applauding chick there. So it's always nice when someone likes what you're trying to draw. Okay, let's just kind of thin that out a little bit. See, one of the things you can do on interference is we have like picture of the week and things like that, and you can watch those being drawn. We record how they were drawn, so you can watch replay of it basically. And what I see sometimes is people kind of drawing something and then cutting away with another colour, which is sort of what I'm trying to do here a bit. I don't know how well I'm managing to do it, but you know. Oh, thank you for sort of Fonz Corgi.
That's looking good then.
I think I kind of tend to call him Fonz Corgi.
I don't know how you do the kind of shadowing on the moon.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know if you can.
Got like anything that kind of see through with sort of solid block colours.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear Bunnery talking in the background, but she's saying I don't know how you're going to do kind of like the shading of the moon with not having the with just having these basic tools. I don't have a way to actually do transparent stuff, so that's why I'm kind of avoiding it, to be honest. I'm just sort of trying to kind of get a little bit of interest on this tree, which I don't know is working out too well, but you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, is it? I'm just sort of trying to give the little bit of leaf kind of stuff going on here. I don't know, maybe I need to sort of make that a bit pointier. I never know quite how far to go when doing this. See, the problem is, right, I'm a big scientist, really. I'm an engineer. I'm all about straight lines and, you know, regular shapes and stuff, and trying to do trees and leaves and things like this I find really, really difficult. I don't know, I feel like that looks like some sort of stereotypical vampire castle or something. I don't know, I mean, it sort of works, doesn't it? I feel like I should maybe take a bit more off here. Oh, thanks for your vote of confidence there. Ferret saying, do you secretly have someone else drawing for you, because that's amazing. Thanks. I'm just trying to be like you, and you know, actually put backgrounds on things instead of just drawing simple stick figures. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. It's turned out a bit better than I was expecting. Maybe I should just kind of get a little bit in here as well, just sort of join that up. Should I risk trying to draw spokes? That's the question, really, isn't it? Am I going to be able to do them thin enough, or is it just going to look weird? I don't know. You see, so I'm hitting my point here, and this is what normally happens. I'm hitting my point where I'm thinking, do I dare make more changes to this, or am I just going to make it worse? Because I always worry about doing something awesome and then pushing it a little too far. I feel like his hair's not quite right. That should maybe be a little bit more pointy as well, shouldn't it? Because it's sort of meant to be flapping out. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Maybe I should sort of try and get this coloured in a little bit better, because he's got all these holes in his knees. You think it's good as it is? Oh, okay, thank you. Maybe I should just leave it as it is then. I feel like these legs aren't quite right, but you know, as I say, I feel like I'm in the danger zone here, and I'm going to end up ruining it. I'm also conscious that I don't have an undo, so yeah, I might leave it there. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm just wondering about these handlebars. Maybe maybe I could just kind of, I feel like they kind of stick down a bit too far. You know, maybe I kind of do that. And then if I try and make, sorry, I've got my hand over my microphone, over my mouth, so you can't really hear me. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if I could kind of make them a little bit thinner so it actually looks like he's got hands rather than just the handlebars being part of his arms. Right, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead there. I'm kind of pleased with that. Oh, now I've got an undo. Shall I try and do spokes? No, I'll leave it as it is. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I'm very happy with that little sort of tree bit around the edge. You know, that turned out all right, actually. Well, you know, maybe I can draw. Okay, let's have a go at another one. What have we got here? Man plays keep away with mail from girl who really wants it. Oh, okay. Man plays keep away with mail from girl who really wants it. Fozzie Bear's brain water is served at lab luncheon. Okay, that's quite weird. See, what I should do is get some interference mugs, which I keep meaning to do because I just have all these free promotional mugs that we've had from places. I mean, maybe what I should do is just put an interference sticker on a mug. You know, that could work. Yeah. Okay, right. So let's do this inside. Let's get a nice bit of, should we go for like a blue carpet or something? Yeah. Oh, let's get a bigger pen. There we go. Would you have a blue carpet and orange walls? Does that make sense? Does this look like they're going to be on the sea? This is probably a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe I should have done those colours the other way around. I don't know. I think that's alright, probably. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right. Okay. Man plays keep away. Mail from girl who really wants it. Okay, so what I might do is actually select a different colour. That would help. So, right, let me just kind of get some sort of proportions here. So, let's say I got a guy here. He's going to be quite tall, and I'm going to have like a girl here. She's going to be a bit shorter. So, what I'm thinking is, this guy, right, has got this girl's letter, and he's kind of holding it up like that. Yeah, he's sort of stretching a bit, you know, kind of like that. That could work. Now, one thing I did learn last week, as I say, I should probably pay more attention to watching other people draw. I should probably pay more attention when Ferret does this and I watch her. I'm normally just sort of looking for entertaining GIFs to post into the chat. So if I was kind of, yeah, in fact, let's kind of give him like slightly kind of, am I doing that right? Yeah. So he's kind of stood like this. But yeah, so what I'm saying is I should probably, this guy's just going to have massive trousers now. I'm trying to make it look like he's sort of leaning forward, you know, sort of stood on tiptoe almost. But yeah, I probably should, yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? I should probably pay more attention to how people sort of draw things. But as I say, one thing I did notice last week, one thing I've learned, I never draw necks. So what I need to do is start drawing necks, and then everything looks better. But yeah, as I say, you know, I just don't really tend to notice these things when people are doing them. I don't know, it looks like this guy's doing ballet or something. Grayscale. Oh, hang on. Someone's going to take my palette away in a minute, I think. Let's get this. Let's do some colour here. Let's get this girl wearing like a dress or something. I go for some stereotypes as trying to get the message across. I think if I kind of have them wearing a dress and they're a bit shorter, they'll figure out it's a girl, and they're sort of jumping up, trying to. They've got weird shaped arms, but you know, that's all good. Got no neck. There we go. Put a neck on there. Should we go blonde here? Oh no, the palette's gone. It's okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. Oh, actually, I was going to draw some eyes, but maybe I can just draw solid eyes. Oh, hang on, I've only got grey. Is it going to look weird if I draw just grey eyes? Maybe. Okay, let's draw a letter. Okay, well, we could go grey for an envelope, can't we? So this guy has got this envelope. He's holding it above her. And oh, should I draw the back of an envelope or should I draw the front? Maybe we should do the front. That might be a bit more interesting, actually. Get a stamp on there. Maybe it's been sent first class. We're in the UK, you see, so hence automatically doing red for first class stamp. Yeah, I think that's kind of not too bad. Maybe we should give this girl some shoes. What do you think? Matching shoes? Orange shoes? No. Purple shoes. Purple's cool. Yeah, everybody loves purple. Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, I think this is getting the message across a bit, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what I could really do with. I could kind of do with my palette back, just so I could see. I'm trying to get into sort of drawing better eyes. You see, normally I'd just draw like black dots, but I'd be quite up for trying to draw. You know, like white with pupils, because it sort of looks a bit better. Although no one seems to be giving my palette back. If anyone feels sorry for me. I'm getting extra time though, so you know, thank you for that, Gerald.
There goes at that.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Okay. I tell you, I might just fix this arm as well, because I just. Oh no, I made it worse. Oh no, I've got no undo. Oh no, this is what it's like to be ferret. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, okay, right, there we go. Yeah, she sort of looked like she'd been going to the gym a lot, and it's a bit weird. Right, okay, let's get some eyes on here before these colours disappear. So maybe she's kind of stood side on and looking up, you see. This person's like looking at the letter. There we go. So they're finding this entertaining. She's not. Oh, okay, that was a. Oh, no undo. Ah, pants. Okay. Yeah, one of the things that used to happen when Ferret was doing this was that people would disable her undo a lot, because she'd kind of like almost reflexively click undo all the time, and I think it took her a while to get out of the habit of doing it. I haven't kind of had that much practice. I feel like her leg's kind of not attached properly there. There we go. Okay, I don't know, what else do we need to do here? This guy's leg sort of looks a little bit weird here, doesn't it? So I sort of try and trim that down a little. Gonna need to do that the other way as well, aren't I? Because it's kind of. There we go. That looks a little bit less weird. I don't know. Sort of. Let's be honest. It's got a slightly weird shape, but yeah. Okay. I feel like this back leg is sort of wrong as well. Yeah, maybe I just sort of wipe that out and try and just redo that slightly. I feel like maybe the foot should have sort of come down at a slightly different angle. Oh, no undo. All those times I encouraged people to disable Ferret's undo button, it's karma. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe what the problem is, if you were leaning out like that, I think you'd be kind of pointing your foot a bit more. So it'd probably be like that. Yeah, there we go. Man plays keep away with mail from girl who really wants it. You know, I feel like that kind of works. Maybe, you know what, yeah, you know what I need? I need his fingers just going over that a bit more so it actually looks like he's holding it. Although, I don't know, I feel like now he's just got a massive hand. Oh no, maybe the problem is he's got a massive hand on that side and not on that side. Maybe that would make it look a bit less weird. Yeah, there we go. You know, that's not bad, is it? Yeah. And you might have noticed I haven't actually drawn myself for a change, because normally I always end up putting beards on people. So there you go. That's a bit of variety. I'm not entirely sure what else I can do here. I mean, again, you know, I should be watching more people draw to get inspiration. I think like a lot of people kind of put in sort of like background objects and stuff to make it more interesting. But I don't really know what I can do here. I'll tell you what I might do is just sort of make that stamp a little bit more square, because I think it just looks a little bit odd like that. I mean, do you get round stamps? Does anyone have round stamps? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool though. See, I feel like that's too big now as well. Maybe I can just kind of like trim a little bit off it. Oh, yeah, okay, that looks a bit better. There we go. Man plays keep away with mail from girl who really wants it. I think that seems legit. I'm just going to stick with that before I make it worse. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I've actually, for some reason, been rereading the Harry Potter books. It just reminded me of the bit out of that where his letter arrives the first time and his uncle's sort of keeping it away from him. Yeah, strange how these things make you think of stuff. All right, let's have a go at another one. Okay, that sounds delightful. So we've got one more time, or projectile puking into an unhappy toilet, missing sometimes.
Yes.
Classy.
Don't do that.
One more time is looking more popular. Oh yeah, I could do Daft Punk. I was going to do someone throwing a baby in the air, because isn't that a thing that you do? And then babies are like, yeah, one more time. No, babies don't talk, do they? What was that Daft Punk song called? Was it just called One More Time? Is that the one with like the blue? Yeah. Well, do I dare try to draw this?
That's quite.
Yeah, why not? Why not? It'll be a laugh. It'll be a laugh. Let's have a go. Okay, so we'll get some. Now, if you don't know what I'm going to try and do here, this is the video to One More Time by Daft Punk, where it's got these sort of like these blue guys, and they in like a music video kind of thing, as in like the music video is of a music video, and there's actually like sort of like flashing yellow lights in the background of this bit that I've got here, but I don't think I'm up to that, so I'm just going to go simple. Right, let me just kind of think. So that's kind of like, yeah, this could work. Okay, so basically there's a guy and a girl, sort of stood back to back, really, playing the guitar. Thank you for the extra time. That will probably come in useful. Yeah, I've kind of scaled this wrong, but you know, hey, don't worry, it'll be fine. I once posted a link to one of the dev streams that I do sometimes for Rogue Drones, saying if you enjoy listening to someone go, well, I have no idea how to do this, but it'll be fine, don't worry. You should totally come and watch this stream, because that's pretty much what I spend my time doing. Oh, no undo. Okay, well, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, it'll be okay, it'll be alright, is sort of my catchphrase almost. Okay, so let's kind of do a bit of this. Now, as I say, I've kind of got my scaling wrong here, so my source picture doesn't go this far down. So I'm just kind of improvising a bit here. So that's kind of shoulder, so this is kind of like the top of the top here. So try and do some actual sensible body shape here. As you've possibly noticed from my pictures in general, I'm not very good at people. I sort of have a slightly stylized way of drawing people, and if I have to try and draw actual people, it doesn't really work as well. So I need a bit of white on here. So this girl's got like this sort of, this kind of white sort of top thing on that kind of goes a bit like this. You see, if I was organised like Ferret when she does this stuff, I'd have like a music-y kind of thing going on, and I could probably put the actual song on for inspiration, but well, this is the thing. Bunny's just asked, you know, how does that work with PRS and things like that? Because we've done trailers and things where we've used bits of music and then had to. Oh yeah, that might be it actually. Not the bit that I'm drawing, but I think that is possibly from the video. But yeah, we had to like license some music for a trailer for like an awards ceremony that we made a trailer for Interference for, and oh, pants got no undo. Never mind, I can sort it out later. It'll be fine. Oh, I'm kind of making a bit of a mess of this. I need to pace myself here as well, because I've got a whole second person to draw. Oh, thank you for the time there. That is much appreciated, Gerald. Oh, and thank you for the undo as well. Yeah. Okay, that's probably as good as this is going to get. Let's get some hair on here. This girl's got like loads of hair. Like that is actually massive hair, and then kind of comes down here sort of a lot. Probably goes up even more than that, I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. Need to sort of get some like little bits of this coming down here as well, you know, sort of like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay, get a bit of a sort of a fringe sort of going on here. And a bit going that way. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I've got like a sort of a headband kind of thing going on here, and that's got some sort of pink bit. Should I go pink or should I go, I might go light red actually, that might be better. Yeah, apparently there's two bits either side of that, boop and boop. Let's draw like a little bit down here just to sort of separate that bit of hair out. Okay, that's looking kind of cool. I think that's the one, how it goes. One more time. You just got me feeling so clean. One more time. I haven't listened to any Daft Punk for ages. We used to have Daft Punk on in the office when I don't understand, right, how people draw noses. I mean, how does that even work? That just looks terrible. Yeah, we used to have Daft Punk on in the office a bit when
actual work.
no, I mean here.
Oh, here.
When was it when Get Lucky came out?
Yeah.
Oh, thank Gerald. Some good encouragement. I don't know if she's got blue eyes or just really sort of like black eyes or dark blue. Oh well, it was going quite well up to that point, I think. I mean, the good news is the guy who I have to draw. Oh, I have to draw in 4 minutes. Oh no. Oh, thank you. In 5 minutes. Doesn't sort of have that much kind of detail. So, okay, right. Let's sort of just draw. So this kind of goes down here. Oh wow. Okay, that was really, really harsh.
Why? What are you doing?
So yeah, Bunnery has just taken away all of my colour. I was really pleased with how this was going, and now, yeah. Now I don't know how I'm going to kind of get away with that. Maybe I can sort of keep this colour on for the guitar. Oh no, I need to sort of switch over to drawing this guy. Well, that's a bit of a blow, isn't it? Okay, right, let's sort of see if I can kind of just like do a little bit of an edge around here. So I feel like I'm kind of drawing slightly better lines this week with having a regular mouse, but I do still have the problem where, thank you Gerald, that's very awesome, I appreciate that greatly. Right, which blue? This blue. Right, let's just see if we can do this guy quickly. So I've got three minutes. Okay, right, so his head is a little bit higher up. He's kind of like that, and then he's got kind of a shoulder and an arm that's sort of coming down like that, and then he's sort of got this top on, same kind of colour. It sort of goes under his arm. I'll have to redraw a bit of arm in a minute there. Okay. In fact, this picture kind of doesn't kind of go down as far as my drawing, so I'm just going to have to redo her arm a bit. That's what was going on there. Okay. I mean, you know, it doesn't look too bad until I sort of get to bits where I'm having to actually think up stuff myself, and that's where it kind of goes wrong. So let's get this guy, his kind of thing goes like that. Thank you for that extra time. Yeah. You know, I mean, if I can manage to get this done, I think it might actually look all right, you know? Right, so this guy, he's got like a red guitar strap that sort of comes down like that. You can't actually see his guitar. Maybe he doesn't have a guitar actually, he just seems to have some sort of pink thing. Maybe that's the back of the guitar. Yeah, maybe I've kind of got my angles wrong here. Maybe that should sort of go a bit more like that. Oh no, he's got belt on. Got belt on. Hang on. Let's get belt. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. just colour over that and I can draw it back in a sec. Da, 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 da. Okay, so, right, what we're doing here, this guy, he needs his arm to sort of come out of here. Sort of a bit like that. He's actually got an elbow, that would kind of help, wouldn't it? And then, so I'm assuming, right, that this thing is meant to be sort of connected into a guitar. So I'm just going to draw a guitar here. Is that even where a guitar strap would connect into a guitar? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be all right. Close enough. Close enough. I've only got 2 minutes, so I can't worry about it too much. Okay, let's get a bit more hair in here. So this guy's got a load of hair as well. You know, and it's sort of all like, yeah, and he's got like a headband on. And then that kind of goes like that. And then that, he's kind of like got it kind of tied up there. Let's just sort of do a little knot on there quickly or something. Okay, a bit more hair. Because he's got like, you know, cool kind of like end bits coming out here. Sort of like that going down there. Oh, thank you for the extra time. I think I might just get away with this now with that, a bit of extra time there. Okay. Oh no, he hasn't got a neck because I never draw necks. Right, let's just give him more shoulder. That'd probably work out, wouldn't it? A bit more shoulder. Yeah. Oh no, it won't. I need to kind of do that, don't I? Oh, he's actually got like a little bit of his top kind of comes over here as well. That divides that out. Maybe I should make that a bit thicker because it just looks like he's got a really weird shaped head now. Let's give him a bit more hair, that'll cover it up. So he's got an ear as well here, so let's just sort of do like a... Oh no, that was terrible. He's got quite a pointy ear actually. That's kind of, I think that colour's just too... Maybe I should sort of go for that. And he's got like an eye here. And then he's got sort of like the same kind of thing as the girl. He's got a bit of a nose. And then, oh, running out of time. Oh, I haven't drawn this girl's guitar. So we'll just sort of do that. Get some fingers going over here. I don't know if there is any more time available, but we'll just see what happens. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, that was like clutch extra time, as Ferret would put it. Thank you. Right, let's just kind of get like a few. I don't really know actually. Really unhappy with that guitar because it looks terrible, but I mean I'm not going to have time to fix it because I know there isn't going to be time to do an extra time, so I'll just have to sort of do what I can. Let's get some of these things that you on time. Yeah, that was perfect. You couldn't have timed that any better. Right, I think that is possibly going to be the best I can do with this. I'd like to think if someone sees that, they'd know what it is. Just give me a sec here, actually. Does that do that? Yeah, there we go. You know, that's kind of what I was trying to aim for there. You know, I think that's not too bad for my level of drawing ability. But yeah, you know, this is kind of okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know, quite pleased with that. Right. Let's save that before anything happens. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Okay, what have we got next then? Giant jellyfish in the middle of a finished labyrinth, or a vulture balancing on a toilet seat in midair. Huh, why not? Yeah, I kind of felt like the toilet seat was going to be the most popular there. Oh, hang on, it's 50-50 now. Oh, is it going to be a random one then? Oh, I thought it was going to be the toilet seat. Right, finish labyrinth. I'll get the flag wrong, so I need to just look this up. Because I think it's blue on white, is that right? Yeah, blue on white is finish. Okay. Giant jellyfish in the middle of a finished labyrinth. Is the labyrinth under the sea? Be a bit harsh on the jellyfish if it wasn't. So, yeah. All right, we'll make it under the sea. Maybe it'll be quite deep under the sea, so I'll get a dark blue there. This is going to make it difficult to draw a finished flag because of the fact that I'm going to have a blue background. So yeah, as I said last week, you know, I'm learning colour in the background. Don't just draw stuff over the top. It makes it a bit more interesting if you've got a coloured background in there. Right, so a labyrinth. I don't know how I'm going to draw a labyrinth. I mean, maybe I could just do a maze. In the middle. All right, let's draw. Ooh, cheeky! I was about to grab a colour there. I mean, what colour are jellyfish really? They're all kinds of colours. So I'll go for a purple jellyfish. Yeah, purple jellyfish. So I haven't really thought this through. Yeah, that colour kind of works, I think. I haven't really thought this through, but I'll just sort of wing it as we go along. I've got in my head, I've got, like, you know how you have sort of those mazes that are like hedges, things like that. Maybe I can kind of do something a bit like that. Although, why would you have hedges underwater? That doesn't really make sense. How do I make it finish? I don't know. Giant jellyfish in the middle of a finished labyrinth. Okay, all right. Let's just get some. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh wow, don't know if I like that colour, but limited palette at the minute. You know, we'll have to kind of see what we can do. Have to see what we can do. Yeah. Oh yeah. I am going to swap that out because I feel like that's too bright for under the sea. I don't know. Having said that, you do get all, you know, bioluminescent stuff down there, don't you? So. Someone might sort of get the idea of what I'm trying to do here, hopefully. See, I'm thinking if I kind of do some kind of bits like this, and then, you know, maybe we have like a gap there, and then maybe we have like a little bit sort of growing out of this, and then. See, I don't know if this is going to put across labyrinth, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking. It's just I'm gonna thank you for the extra time and the undo there. I tell you what, I'm gonna bin a load. In fact, I might even start again because that GIF was. Let me just look at the right. Light on top, dark down the sides. Okay. Yeah, that GIF was pretty awesome actually. So light on top, dark down the sides. So let's sort of make a bit of a maze kind of thing going on here. And then I don't know. Yeah, I mean, is this going to work? Yeah, that should probably be okay. And then maybe this bit here is going to be the center, and that's going to be where the jellyfish is. And then I got like a bit of a path coming down here, and then I don't know how well this is going to work actually, but yeah, I think I need to not fill in all of this, just so that it kind of gives the look that there's a bit of height to it. Oh, it's kind of going to be a bit 3D really, isn't it? Interesting. I mean, I feel like that looks slightly better than my first attempt anyway, but you know, we'll just have a go, see what happens. You see, you can tell when I'm concentrating because there's sort of burble noises like that. And I just did it again without thinking. Okay, so let's sort of do that. Yeah. I think this is looking better. This is the right kind of way to do it, I think. It's interesting because you do these things, and then you kind of sort of learn what you're doing as you go along. Like I've figured out that you need to kind of not be doing all of the sides, because if you just coloured it all in, it'd look a bit of a mess. 2D is more easy. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know if I could have done it looking particularly interesting in 2D. I mean, I feel like this isn't going to be perfect, but if I draw over some of these bits to sort of neaten it up, I think it could maybe look all right actually. This perhaps. Well, we'll see. So there we go. Sort of colour over that, and then down here. I'm kind of pleased with how this is turning out, I think. Yeah. Maybe that kind of shouldn't be there. Maybe that needs to sort of come a bit further, like that. Yeah, and then that maybe. No, that probably does need to be there. It's interesting, kind of thinking about how the 2D and 3D kind of works. Oh, thank you very much there, Bon. Yeah, right, so let's build out a bit more of this just so that it looks a little bit more mazy. Let's kind of get like a bit kind of coming around here. Yeah, I think this is maybe the trick, is you draw the top bits like that, and then you just sort of figure out kind of how the shading should work on it, and then kind of colour those bits in as well. So let's do that, and then I'll kind of continue this along here. Okay, and then so that's going to kind of go into that, and then I've got to just go over that green bit at the top, and then we need a bit of coming out here underneath. Thank you for the extra time there. Yeah, that will help. It all helps. that is one of the things with doing these interactive games, is normally you just have a fixed time limit of 10 minutes. But we thought that if you were doing interactive games and people were able to mess with you by taking away your colours or whatever, it was only fair if they could be nice to you and give you something back. So like give you a bit of extra time if you need it. Hence why you can get extra time if you're doing interactive games. Oh, I haven't done this bit down here, have I? Okay, so let's kind of draw that in there. That'll go all the way up to there. And bring it around there. And put that around there. Yeah, you know, it's coming along. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think you could tell this is a maze, really, couldn't you? Maybe. So we'll get a bit there, and then let's kind of just. Oh no, that's a quality jellyfish. Oh yeah, maybe I should do like a. Ah, we went there actually. I think that's Monterey Bay Aquarium. Bunny and I went there. Well, we went to Monterey for a friend's wedding. Well, it's a good few years ago now actually. And we went to the aquarium while we were up there, and it's awesome. They had like all these jellyfish. I suppose I should also say I got stung by a jellyfish once when I was in Spain. I'd gone on holiday after I finished my exams at school with some of my friends, and we were snorkeling, and I got stung by a jellyfish because I was looking down and didn't notice I was swimming into a load of them. And I can't remember, but I think it was one of these ones that's like, you know, really poisonous or whatever they are. But it was a load of baby ones, so they weren't sort of poisonous to kill you. But yeah, I got like, I'd sort of swam, I was swimming towards it, and then, you know, all the tentacles are there, and I noticed and then tried to push it away from me, and I sort of did that and ended up hugging it, and yeah, it was not cool. It hurt a lot. Don't hug jellyfish. It's not a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to try and do one of those sort of transparent ones. Someone's going to get confused and think this is like a Pac-Man ghost or something, but whatever. But yeah, so I got stung by a jellyfish, and it was very painful. Don't try this at home. Well, I mean, try drawing at home, but don't try getting stung by a jellyfish, because it's just not good.
Most people haven't got them at home.
Well, yes, this is true. As Bunry's just pointed out, most people don't have jellyfish at home, because that would be crazy. In the middle of a Finnish labyrinth. I mean, I feel like I've done a few bits wrong here. I don't think I've got the giant bit right. I don't know how I'd kind of do the scale though, but you know, whatever. And finish. Am I just going to do the cheap thing? Shall I just do a flagpole? Should I just do a flagpole with a Finnish flag on? The only problem with doing flags is you do find that sometimes you think like, oh yeah, I'll do a Finnish flag. It'll be fine. Everyone will figure out what that is. But then people don't always know flags. I mean, and you know, I can't complain about that because I had to look it up when I started, and I might go and look it up again now because I'm doubting myself. I'm pretty sure white flag, blue cross. Blue cross. That's right, isn't it? White flag, blue cross. Doubt myself. Hang on. White flag, blue cross. Nice. The problem is, you know, someone will come back and be like, oh yeah, Swedish flag or something. Because, I mean, it's easy to confuse some of the flags, like the ones that are similar shapes but different colours. I'm just wondering if I might just kind of cut a little bit out of this because that's sort of bothering me there. I feel like that's not right. That's it, I think. It just didn't look quite right, that bit. I don't know, maybe that needs to... Yeah, there we go. Does that look a bit better? Yeah. There we go. I feel like some of the angles here aren't quite right, but I think on the whole, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I'd get across the idea of giant jellyfish. I mean, unless I... should I try and draw a person there? But then it's underwater, so that doesn't really make sense. Unless I drew like someone in a scuba diving suit. Do you think a minute is long enough to draw someone in a scuba suit? Yeah, thanks for that, Ferret. I'm kind of going to go grey here, rather than going black. The exit more short. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of thinking, you know, if I have this person that looks quite small, then maybe that makes the jellyfish look bigger. Maybe if I sort of give them flippers, then I mean, and this is part of the thing, is you got to sort of try and draw these things in a way that the next person will figure out what on earth it is you're trying to do here. Ferret is funny. Yeah, I feel like she'd been really quiet and then just waited and did that at the most annoying time possible, which of course is the point. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I can give them like a little bit of kind of skin there. Are sort of oxygen tanks, are they sort of orange? I've got in my head. Yellow rather. I've got in my head. Oh, wrong colour. You know, maybe that would sort of look a bit like an oxygen tank, and then I can kind of put a mask on here. I mean, that sort of works. Oh no, that's the wrong colour. So I'm getting all serious now. I'm like really leaning into the screen. Oh, okay, I'm out of time. Oh, okay, well, I was going to draw some bubbles, but you know, I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So I've got one of those transparent jellyfish, but then also I've got like, this is meant to be person. So what I'm saying is, jellyfish is the same size as the person, and because they're sort of closer to who's looking at it, and the jellyfish is further away, the jellyfish is even bigger. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh wow, 10 to 8 already. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more. Okay, what have we got here? It's like this and like that, and it's nothing but a G thing BB. Right? BB-8 in the dark.
What's a BB-8?
Yeah, BB-8 is out of Star Wars, I think. Yes, I appreciated that mixed play interaction there. Thank you very much for it. Yeah, BB-8 might just need a little picture of. I know white and orange. BB-8 in the dark. Okay, I can do that. Okay. So let's just, maybe I should have gone dark grey instead of black. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. Right. So I'm hoping this shouldn't go too badly wrong. Let's just do So a bit like that, and then kind of like the head bit like that. Okay. Okay, so I need to sort of get. In fact, let's get a. Just noticed all the new stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have put that orange down. Oh no. Never mind. Yeah, in fact, I mean that's really good timing. Yeah, because you know, BB-8 is basically orange and white, and now I've got a load of grey. Never mind. Just noticed all the new stickers. I haven't looked at the stickers actually. Is this like new Pokemon stuff? Is it really E3 again so soon? Yeah. Mixer's got a load of stuff on the front page about it. They're going to do Mix Pots again. So if you watch some of the E3 conferences, you might like get free things. Like, I feel like did we get a free thing for something for it? I can't remember. Or maybe we got some free Apex stuff or something through watching people play Apex. But yeah, that kind of stuff where you just sort of watch the conference and you get a free thing. So that's, pretty cool. That was it. We got Apex packs for Xbox, despite not having Xboxes. That was it. But it's free. It's free. It's all good. Let's put a bit of that around there, and then we need a bit of orange on here, apparently. I feel like, alright, this should kind of get recognised by people, because I feel like BB-8, Star Wars, people know Star Wars, and it's the fact that sort of like a simple kind of character. So I'm going to try and do that thing I did with the wheels again. So I'm going to just do that, and then I'm going to kind of do that, and then I'm going to sort of just knock out the center bits of these. In fact, what I should probably do is like that. Oh, thank you for the extra time there, Gerald. Animal Crossing on Switch when? Yeah, Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing since the DS. Many years ago. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, I know everyone always asks about Animal Crossing on DS. I just realised that sort of looks like I drew BB-8 with a butt there, which was a little bit weird. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That is what I'm going for. So let's sort of do that. But yeah, I think BB-8's kind of like a simple enough shape that I probably can't mess this up too much, and people would kind of recognise him anyway. With even if you don't know Star Wars, which to be honest I haven't seen any of the new films, so I've never actually seen BB-8 in a film, but just from being on the internet, I mean, like the GIF that Joel just posted there, you pick these things up, don't you? And I kind of had enough of an idea what to do, even without that. I'm surprised I haven't seen them. Yeah, it does kind of seem like my sort of thing, really, doesn't it? Because I'm sort of big into my sci-fi and things like that. I mean, seems like my jam. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I watched the original trilogy. Well, really only because one of my friends was like massive Star Wars fan. And when they got remastered, he demanded we all went to go and see them at the cinema. And yeah, it's all right. But yeah, it's they're all right. They're all right. It's not something where I'm like, wow, I really want that time back. But I'm not kind of mad for it like some people are. So I saw the original three. I saw the first two of the prequels, I never saw the third one, whatever that was, Attack of the Clones, no, Revenge of the Sith, I lose track. And I haven't seen any of the new ones. I should probably do that at some point, just because it's stuff that people are like always quoting, and everybody else is talking about it, and I have no idea what people are on about. So maybe maybe I should get on that sometime. Just wondering what I can kind of do here to get like a little bit more detail, maybe. So I feel like I've got quite a bit of time left, but looks like sort of like some kind of edging around, sort of like the eye kind of bit here.
There's some stars in the sky shows at night.
Almost wrote ham. Yeah, this is my ham. Maybe that could be a new thing on the quiz. Oh, thank you for the palette there. Actually, I was just sort of wondering if I could kind of draw some of these. I feel like I'm just kind of making these shapes up a little bit now, but sort of a bit like this, maybe. Yeah, I don't kind of really know where I'm going with this now, but yeah. Oh, hang on. Maybe if I sort of draw. So the one I'm looking at here, you can actually see sort of a few kind of faint lines coming along here, which kind of make them sort of look a little bit rounder. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, that kind of helps a bit, I think. Maybe. I don't know what that is that Bunry's just posted there.
I don't know.
I can't really see from here.
That's kind of ghostly pirate or something.
Okay, I also don't know who that is. I'm out of touch. Yeah, I mean, Bunry suggested I put some stars in the background, but it just say in the dark, doesn't sort of say in space.
True.
I don't know, maybe I should kind of leave it like that. Ooh, rank points for spark usage now. Oh, okay, interesting.
I got ranked up for some reason. Congratulations.
Support broadcasters and earn 10 hearts for every 83 sparks spent. Yeah, I feel like we're sort of on that. We're on the A/B test of they're trying the different things with ranking up here. Oh, earn hearts when you subscribe to Interference. We wish. Okay, I think I might sort of leave that there. I mean, BB-8 in the dark. I mean, I don't really know where I can kind of go with that without risking messing it up as well. Plus, we're kind of coming up to 8 o'clock there. So, well, we are 8 o'clock now. So I should probably wrap up. So I was really confused then. How have I got 5 minutes left? I'm sure I started this at 10 to, but I've had quite a bit of extra time. Hang in there, Kitty. Go on, I'll submit that then, and let's have a look at some of the other stuff. I might just need to refresh that. Some of the other stuff that I did earlier. Yeah, this is still my favourite drawing ever that I did. That came out really well. But E.T., yeah, I know, and that E.T., that's pretty cool, isn't it? Go on, shall we have a look at E.T.? Oh, okay. So it started. Ben74M said Wall-E meets E.T. So then the next person just sees that. So look under. E.T. meeting Wall-E. Nice. Next person just saw that picture. So it's extraterrestrial time as E.T. greets Wall-E. Do you see ye? And then the next person just saw that description. And so, it kind of comes on. Here we go. E.T. pokes that one robot I forgot the name of. So someone had to guess what it was. So I think that's the Iron Giant, isn't it? E.T. phones home at Iron Giant. It's quite a good E.T. there. E.T. phones home, robot looks on. So then we've just got like a generic kind of robot here. It's still quite a good E.T. actually. And then, so Belinda saw that picture and just went for the key part of E.T. And, I've done that. I'm pretty pleased with that. I do still feel this looks a bit like a haunted castle or something. But we'll have to see what the next person thinks. So there'll be like 15 people taking part in this. There's 12 of them in there at the minute, so there'll be a few more yet. Let's see if anyone's seen my solar-powered decorations. Oh, okay. Looks like that did get finished off. So Anvol started one off about the 3 children in Despicable Me. I think that's quite a good drawing. Started by Anvol. Yeah, Anvol loves Despicable Me. Got like a bit like kind of Gru's house there, really. Dark coloured house on dark ground, light blue background. Yeah, that's just quite nice. Lonely House on the Hill at dusk, lights are all on. Well, that's quite nice by DJ Dro there. So we got like a few things with people turning the lights off. Sun is up, still can't turn off lights. There we go. So someone sort of drawing a light that's on even though the sun's out. Solar powered outdoor decorations are on. There we go, there's mine. And someone thought that was 4 solar lights getting charged by the sun. Yeah, nice. Some good stuff there. I mean, I was just going to have a like on a few of these. It's difficult to sort of pick pick ones that you don't like. See this? Okay, it's a very good description of it. It got the idea across. Anyway, I'm just going to end up sitting here clicking like on everything. I'll go for Spacey's one there because I think solar lights getting charged by the sun. Didn't get the fact that they were on. You see, that's maybe I should have made that a bit more obvious. Is that one? Oh, that one's still going as well. Just see if no one's drawn my man plays keep away with mail from girl who really wants it. That was a description of Anvol's drawing there. But that's kind of similar actually. We've got this guy holding it up and there's a girl waving her hands up. Kind of similar. Yeah, interesting. I just want to know 0 out of 10 no blood moon. Yeah, I'm afraid I haven't done any blood moons. Sorry. I didn't think. Well, it did cross my mind at one point and then I thought I'd do one in the next drawing and didn't. Sorry about that. Direction this started as. Path will be complicated. Maze runner. So I get some mazes. Big maze with a fountain in the middle. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, you're talking about Anvil. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ornamental pool and a maze. You see, so it was a pool, but someone's seen that as a giant jellyfish in the middle of a Finnish labyrinth. I don't know why they've said Finnish. I'm really pleased with how that one turned out, actually.
That's fun 3D.
Yeah. I like it when I do 3D stuff and it kind of works. I'm kind of pleased with that though. So there you go. Hopefully you found that at least slightly entertaining with my terrible drawing skills. But I'm improving a bit, I think. Yes, thank you very much for joining me. As it says there, normally this would be Interference and Chill with Ferret, who's been in the chat but has been having a bit of a break tonight. So there'll be another Interference and Chill same time next week, 6:30 p.m. UK time every Wednesday. Normally with Ferret, sometimes with me. We'll see what happens next week. Depends on work schedules and stuff like that. In fact, I can probably go pling IAC. There we go. If you like interactive stuff, then you can always join us on Sunday nights for our live interactive quiz. It's all powered through Mixplay. It's a bit like a pub quiz, except you don't have to go out of the house. You can play along against the rest of the audience and see how much you know. Also, of course, if you have enjoyed watching me draw and you want to have a go yourself, then you can play Interference over at playinterference.com. It's the fun, free-to-play drawing game that we make, and it would be very cool to see you over there. So aside from that, that's it for now. Have a great evening, and we will catch you next week for another Interference and Chill, or I will see you on Sunday for the quiz. Bye.